Lady of the Faucet, just get it. Woo!
Woo! Yeah. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loops, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigeons from me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in the wave, now I'm swimming the shore. Now I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches.
Yeah, dog. Welcome to R2R live stream. Back to Riches live stream number 106. All right. Everybody out there, if you're on YouTube, hit the damn post notification, pound the like button, subscribe, drop a comment, do whatever you got to do. Make sure if you're on X, because this is dual streaming, you retweet it, you pound the heart, you do all the hashtags, tell your neighbor, tell your friend, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brothers, tell the mailman, and tell the neighbor, or especially the person you run into, the first person you run into when you're out and about for your morning, that Thomas G is live. Let's get this in the full screen here. Welcome. We are going to talk about, can you make 2 to 3% per day in Pulsechain? Yeah, sounds very like sus, doesn't it? Dude, even a 1%. But there's a reason for that. People are, the alternative now at this point is going to be what I'm going to share with you guys today. I shared it with my members only group last night for the price of a coffee, $2.99 per month. It's not $1 a day. That's like a penny a day. I don't even know. $2.99 a month. You can be in the members only live streams where we try to stream nightly between Monday through Friday. And what we went over last night was the compounding strategy for this token that's been around, right? And we've talked about it. We went through it briefly yesterday, but there's so many different tokens. So which one pays that amount? We'll jump into that shortly. We want to look at the market first and see, is there any greenery in the scenery, right? Over at GoPulse. And by the way, if you want to join the members only group, link is in the description of the YouTube video. All right, so you got to hop over to YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And what else was good? You know what? I am working with some developers that are going to put a DeFi platform together on Pulsechain. So I'm going to be just marketing, I guess you could say, bringing the attention and the adoption to it. Once that services, though, I got to put it into the hands of people that know code. I trust their code. I trust that they're good developers, but you always got to switch gears and get separate eyes. So that will be going to R2R and the members only first. So that's a perk right there. And hopefully it's a massive success. Because you know what? It's not a meme token, but meme tokens, DeFi, yield farming, everything's like an experiment. I feel like this is one massive experiment with people's life savings. It's crazy, but that's crypto. So we're looking at gopulse.com. Man, look at that price of Pulse, 4 zeros and a 449. But if we look at the overall market right now, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good at all. Bitcoin's below $95,000, guys. All right. Like, I'm not worried about ETH. Like, I feel like ETH won't ever hit a new all-time high, right? A lot of people are scared about the price of Solana. They're like, oh, the scams and all that and everything that's going down is going to bring the price down. Listen, here's one thing you guys may not understand, okay? 2019, 2020, right? Hex was born, Uniswap. I only started using Uniswap because of Hex. I got into the altcoin category of Ethereum at that time. And Ethereum was big. I don't remember the price of Ethereum. It might have been like I don't know, below $200, that's for sure. Every token that launched on Ethereum was like a massive gamble. There was nothing but scams. Okay, smart contracts and tokens. It was the birth of developers figuring out how to make smart contracts, figuring out how to draw the attention, how to draw the volume. It's Solana is in its very infant stages of where Ethereum was, but it fast tracked because of where we are today. Where are we today? More advanced, more seasoned. We know what smart contracts are. We know what memes are. People have expectations to make money. Then we were like, we didn't know when we were getting scammed. People, they knew or they thought they still risked it, but it was one of those things where I'm seeing Solana at its very infant stages before it gets like massive utility and any type of development with core tokens. This is where Ethereum was, right? And it wasn't the death of Ethereum because there was nothing but scams at the time. That wasn't the case. Woo, made the live stream slightly late. Hey, thank you for being here, Cyfax. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being a member. Let's get to it. So Solana is where it was, 2020 for me, right? But now we know how to use, decentralized exchanges. Back then, I remember in Discord with all my buddies, like, bro, I'm trying to make a swap. It's a 6% slippage. What is that? I can't get it to, you're buying $50 at a time worth of tokens, unsure. Now people know, like, we're seasoned, but it's the beginning phases, right? And the fact that you see all over the news, they're hinting and saying, hey, stocks, bonds, 401k, the whole shebang, Wall Street, we're going to tokenize that using Solana because it's cheap, right, and efficient. Now, set aside all the scams because every blockchain has had them. Solana right now is at its peak of its, like, the lessons to be learned, just like we learned in Ethereum in the early days before Ethereum was ever even $300, $400, right? We're playing with these DeFi tokens. Now it's the learning curve of going, okay, meme tokens are cabals, pump and dumps, insider trading. Give me something that's solid, right? And that will be the rise of tokens that actually have some utility. Maybe Vine token will be like the first. Maybe there'll be some other ones. And at some point, it will lift the market cap of Solana to new limits. And then when Wall Street adopts it, it's over with. It's over. Does that happen in this cycle? I don't know. I don't even know if we're going to go into an actual bull market. It might have ended. Okay, the bull market might have already ended. I said it was going to end in March. It might have ended early. We don't know. Some people say Bitcoin dominance is going to drop, and we're going to see some crazy, altcoin season be birthed. It happens in February, blah, blah, blah. You see the tweets. So it's not looking shabby. Now, we do have to look, since we're directly correlated with the stock market, all right? Is there something going on today? And I didn't go on yahoo.com yet on the finance page, but let's see. Anything going on today that's scaring Wall Street? Psycho Crypto. Yeah, dog. Welcome. Appreciate you, member right there. The members crew is getting big. Ooh. Pulsechain with the fast Abdul up in the house. Thank you for being a member, brother. Thank you for the coffee. Appreciate you. Mad love and respect. I'm here for the tech. That you are. For the tech. And I'm still waiting for your platform to launch, the PDI platform. So hopefully that happens soon. S&P 500 plus 8% today. The Dow's, minus 57.07 points. Anything? Intel surges on reports of possible broadcast. Nothing serious right now. I don't see anything people with the tariffs. They're talking about, what's funny? I was complaining about eggs in December. Now there's an egg shortage. And the eggs are expensive. Like, they've been, bro. They've been going up. It's crazy. It's funny how now we look at that at this point. Let's look at the sentiment, though, of overall for Pulsechain. There are a lot of people still have the hopes that, this will be in the plus. We're minus $192,924,549. That's almost 30% in the red for the sacrifice funds at an average price of $3,773. It would be nice if Ethereum was like, hey, I'm ready to start the bull run, this altcoin season and hit a new all-time high. I mean, you never know. Like, we could hit a swift 2x of the bull market comes. I don't know how far that brings us over all-time high just a little bit. Maybe we hit a 3x. It would be a beautiful thing. It would be a beautiful thing. Pulse Jitsu with Fast Abdul, the purple pimp in the house. Yeah, he's here. They thank him for being a member. Everybody knows him. I see him on all these live streams all the time. He's hustling in he's got a lot of different suits, bro. He got some nice ones too. I would rock the purple. I'd rock the purple. That's for sure. Where are we though? Where are we? Where am I? Okay. So yeah. Anyways, let's go look at the price of what is doing good right now. Like I've been telling you guys for days, okay? I've been told some people in private, right? Like, bro, something about this damn meme token most and pump, it's getting like saved by the bell, okay? The market could be red on all ends, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Pulsechain tickers, all cores in the red. And this token right here starts to just get support. And it's been trading sideways for a minute to Super Bowl Sunday, like after the dip. And it just gets bailed out like a bank bailout. Somebody is very like found very favors, like somebody's looking out. There's a guardian angel. I wonder who that could be of the most token. And pump, which happened to be two of the meme tokens generated by the founder of Pulsechain. Okay, so it's no coincidence that somebody is sustaining this from going down to what they'd call technical analysis levels. You know, you see B Roots out there, like there's a magnet all the way down to 2 cents. I'm gonna get there. Like B Roots, don't forget. Sack Daddy's in the house. These are his tokens, right? And I don't know. I don't think he was there at the beginning of the time for Hex to see. Sack Daddy does not allow you to determine the price based off your technical analysis. He doesn't, especially when he has this kind of control. Now, excuse me. When it comes to PulseX, and Ink, that's a different story. That's like out in the wild. There's a big sacrifice of $1 billion. It's a little bit hard for him to do that without the SAC funds. But when you got a large supply of this, like the early days of Hex, you own 80% of the supply, you got all this ETH recycling, you're pumping the price, you make some magic happen, 10,000X was born. It's no coincidence, right? No coincidence. And let's see how red, the cores are today. Not too bad, right? Not too bad, but, these are dips where you're just getting some hope. You hope that the head and shoulders gets invalidated with Hex. You get a drop, you get a recovery, then you get more of a drop. There's a lot of people that are speculating it's going to go down a lot further, and it's painted on the chart to do so, right? And it's not like it's not rocket science. It's just there as plain as day, right? Across all these charts that it Pulsechain. I was joking about this last night when I was in R2R, but boop, because it probably is time for it to fall down, major correction, and then recover. Could be a smooth, fast recovery though. Like when you go to these prices, it can happen in a blink of an eye. It can happen in the blink of an eye. Beast, Print, Most, Pump, Pepe, watch it accumulate 4%. We're gonna look into that right now. Ooh, dumb. Hey, listen, guys, if you were in the live stream the other day, you had a chance to make some stupid, dumb gains, right? We had Shrey in the house, brought to us this bad boy, bought in. And, the opportunities like this that really could save you, in a position where the market's going down. Now you have the pulse ratio at a 1.35. You guys who are not looking at USD value, need to be focusing on the pulse value. The ratio is going up. It's gone up. Flip the chart to the ratio, and boom, look at that bad boy right there. You get more pulse back, more bang for your buck, adding to the stack, PTGC style, PTGC UFO early day style. And what more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? But you got to be there before the crowd. We were here. We were all here who have been on the streams, and it's like early bird catches the worm, right? They had some changes, a little bit of uncertainty and doubt because of the things that had to change. Now they adapted, they pivoted, and as soon as the market decides to understand these changes, they flip to a 5% burn, 1% reflection. That 5% burn is burned so much. Let me see. Let me go take a look really quick at the website. Has burned quite a bit of the actual tokens, right? What $1 million of let me pull this up. It's burned $1 million over almost 1.1 million of dumb plus damp. Wow. It's burning the living daylights out of its own token, out of existence, gone forever. All right, gone. I mean that. Okay, that right there is the reason to bring back the content right there. Look at that burn. Look, that's a big burn. Give it up for dumb for those stupid dumb gains. I mean that. Hey, if you were there, you were there, and you got in. Now, someone just brought up Beast. I believe we saw in the comments here, right? Beast at a 4%. So Beast is rewarding its users with most, pump, and Pepe. Now that's not the 2 to 3% per day I'm talking about, but this is part of the same ecosystem. Okay. So you have an opportunity to get into the FinFesta ecosystem and earn these percentages across the board, right? I'm going to show you in a bit here about how to earn the pulse. But I mean, look at this. Let me bring up the Twitter page. You get the stats here. You're going to get the stats here. You're going to be able to earn. So 85% most, 5% pump, 5% dive, 5% Pepe. All these are going to be printing for you for holding the Beast token, right? And people are like, it's on Beast mode. Finfire is on Beast mode. Finfire, another token, right? Part of the ecosystem here is taking off. And these are all just out there in plain sight, right? No one's talking about them. You don't see anyone. Excuse me. Let me mute for a cough. Jeez. Wow. That one almost made me pass out. So, Finfire over here doing its thing. Part of the ecosystem. It's at $6. That's a 57% increase in 24 hours, right? I'm just saying, you're not seeing a whole lot of tweets trending. You know, I'm out there following everybody that I can in Pulsechain. Nobody's talking about them. You know, nobody's like excited about it. This is like an uncharted territory. Get 1 to 2% a day with liquid loan on Pulsechain. Liquid loans? Is that what it is? All automatic, no dev control. The burn, it's amazing. Yeah, automatic. I sniped more dumb on that fear dump when the contract changed. Thanks, Shrey, for the early alpha. Yeah, Shrey came through. He came through. I'm telling you. How much most pump and Pepe do you get per day? I would go into the chat, right? I would go into the chat and clarify that. Let me take a look. It depends on your holdings, right? It depends on your holdings. So that is something where like the more you hold, the more of the pool you would get, right? So prints money like a machine, 85% most, 5% pump, earn passively, right? So I'm not in this one yet. I want to earn the rewards that I shared with the members only last night. from the token of the day. And the reason why I like this token, there's no tax on it, right? You don't have to pay a tax. It's a direct purchase. Remember that. Remember. Oh, message from the dev. And this is the developer for all these tokens, this ecosystem. We're moving from an inflationary yield token to a deflationary one. And best believe we got some big surprises in store from FinFire. Ooh, geez. Hey, man. Hey, I'm loving it. And that's from the dev. Beast has constant rewards dripping in. I got to get me some Beast. You see, what I can do is I'm looking at my transaction history in DBank. I'm getting the rewards are just flowing in right now in Pulse for holding this token. Remember, like this right here is the hidden gem. I can take the Pulse rewards and start buying Beast. I can start buying FinFire, all of them, really, and then they'll earn me rewards. So that's the goal. Like I went in last night with let's see, like 70, like I boosted up my position to like a $7,100 position, right? And I was like, let me kick back, 12 hours later it was $100. So that was like around three. Let me get the calculator out really quick. Let's see. If we're at a 3% rate, right? My value was like $7,100. I think for 12 hours, yeah, it was a little bit over $100. So I was at the 3% rate overnight, right? Which is all based off of the volume of Remember token. So the more volume, the more rewards, right? $3.2 million market cap, that's nothing. And no one's talking about it. No one. There's very few. Do you see this on? Have you seen it on Showtake? Have you seen it on the Crypto Kings live stream? It was one of the biggest ones out there. Have you seen it on any of the big wigs out there in Pulsechain? No. And the volume is increasing. $267,000 in 24 hours. Last 5 minutes, 281. Last hour, 8.1. This is not just like a meme token that came from Pump Tires. This token's 3 months old. It's been doing this, right? And it's got the whole ecosystem of tokens that are just supporting assets across the board. This developer was inspired by the 414 dev and the Atropa Web, also known as Maria, right? So everybody, look at, and these are all members in the chat. The members only right now are access to the chat. So that's just to encourage people. Want to buy me a coffee? Come on down, right? All these people are experiencing, gains. FinFire, like we got to put FinFire. Is it on the watch list? I got to put it on the watch list. I'm hearing FinFire, all in R2R, all in the chat. Let's see if the website looks any different compared to everything else, because every token has like a part of the yeah. So FinFire has the same thing. Let me go to their. I don't think they got a Twitter. FinFire does not have a Twitter, right? So this is all part of the, like I was saying before, Finvesta. I think that's how you say it. Ecosystem. Last 24 hours, $424. Right here, this guy right here, $424 in Pulse rewards for holding, right? For holding Remember token. I believe that you're talking about Remember token. I believe that's the one he's referring to, and I believe it, right? I'm already seeing it. I'm on track for a $200 24-hour period. So while the market's going down, I don't have to trade or anything. Let me just earn the passive income in Pulse, whether it's up or down, right? That's where I want to be right now in the stressful environment. 24 hours, look at, so you can't earn above the percentile, the 2 to 3%, and it fluctuates 3.5%. And I believe that's going up because of the amount of people that are finding out about this and are trading, going in and out. Remember, there's no tax, so people will trade and swing trade. FinFesta Dev does this stealthy launches so nobody snipes a huge supply for cheap. Crazy. I'm loving my experience so far. I think that Pulsechain is one of those places where people are very skeptical, right? So somebody's going to find this and they're going to go, well, did this guy talk about it yet? They may not know me, R2R, but like, I don't know him. I don't trust him. And they're going to put it on their watch list and just kind of avoid getting in at all costs. The market's red. Maybe don't feel like doing anything. But the moment like a big influencer finally admits and says, hey, I'm in this, then it's game over. This token it's got 8 zeros, bro. Okay. Here's the thing about 8-0 tokens that have small market caps, which forget the market cap, thin liquidity, and a lot of zeros. Means that's a lot of gains to capture. A 2x from here is diddly squat. Okay, you're still in 8 zeros. A 3x, you kill a zero, right? And you're like 7 zeros on a 1-2. That's not hard. That is very achievable. It's going to need the eyes. Now, the volatility with the thin liquidity and the road to getting there, because people are going to buy, sell, is where the rewards and volume is going to feed you for holding as it moves up in price, goes down in price. It's all activity. So that 3.5% is not guaranteed today, but I mean, if the volume goes up and more people are buying it, you may hold that steady, rock above 3% or even more, right? Thomas G, just hold, remember, and wallet rewards, no connect. Yeah, you don't have to connect to anything. You buy a reward, you let it sit, and if you want to track your rewards, go plug in your address in DBank. Make sure you click on the Pulsechain tab and then go to transactions, and you can see the rewards come in by like the second, right? I'm looking at mine right now. Which if you go look at the members only, Dante, if you go on the members only video last night, I show my wallet and on DBank, and I show the rewards coming in real time, right? Because although that wallet's public, I'm only sharing it with the crowd that that's part of the members only live, and keeping it there. Now, go watch that live stream from last night. You'll see exactly how I view the rewards, or you can just look on your phone, but at the easiest way possible, right? So I think, as look at the volume, guys. This is not a token that's not getting volume. This is getting fresh rewards because of what's going on. We have a lot happening. And so do the rest of the tokens in the ecosystem too. They're gradually moving up. So we start from the top, Infesta, you got Mixer, right? There's a lot of activity going on. You got Beast, right? Now, if I'm looking at trading volume, right now, I'm seeing across the board, it's Remember. And that's because there's no tax, right? You're going to get way more volume and way more transactions on a token that has no tax, okay? So you want to know how they are giving you rewards and there's no tax? Go in the Telegram, start asking questions, right? Yesterday, a member had a 3.5% day. So if you're going in with Pulse, right, because you need Pulse to buy this token, you have a 3.5% day. That person just reduced their risk by 3.5%. Each day that moves forward, right, you're getting your Pulse back. In a 30-day time frame, you would be, without the price moving, you'd be just about 90% of your money back. Now, if you get price appreciation on top of that, you can end up at a 2x plus the 90%, right? If it maintained that. That's the crazy thing of what could happen and what people have experienced. If you were buying anywhere down here to here, especially like, let's say you were somebody who was buying here, right? Or even here, you're 2x the position as far as the value. And then you made it this far as your percentiles per day. So your risk, and what I'm doing is I'm on track for a $200 day, right? I'm going to compound half, pocket the other half. So keep $100 in Pulse, put $100 of Pulse back into this token in compound. That's the beauty of it. Then I can increase my payouts and continue to increase my balance, which earns more rewards. The more you hold, the more you're going to make, right? If I got 50 billion tokens and you got 60 billion tokens, your rewards will be more than mine, right? If I got 50, you got 60, yours are more than mine. If someone's got 100 billion, their rewards are probably double mine because they got double my back. They're more than yours by whatever percentage. So that's the beauty of it. On top of that, some guys are just 100% compounding, which is like hyper compounding. I'm only doing half. I'm putting 100 back in and 100 out to reduce the risk of the investment, to get some pulse out of it, right? You never know what could happen. It's crypto, but this token's been around for a minute here, and I see it just probably going to gain more adoption and hopefully do better. I can speculate that. Meanwhile, we wait around for the market to tank more. Even if it goes down with the market, you're earning rewards. You're getting something, right? Instead of just going down with the ship, you can earn. If we continue the head and shoulders pattern on Hex, Pulsechain, and Ink, they all dip, we're going to have some pretty good price points to get in if you follow these wicks down here. But it can go lower. Connect with this wick across the board here on Hex, right? 2 zeros and an 8. I think it even goes lower than that. Yeah. Crazy times. So you got to remember, like, strategically being smart about things. The good thing we have going on with this token is people are going to go, oh, 2 to 3% scam. Oh, you know how people are. That's how they approached PTGC. That's how they approached UFO. That's how they approached PDI. Next thing they know, everyone who took the risk is 20-to-1 ratio of PTGC, and you're stuck holding a pulse bag under sacrifice for damn near 3 years. Okay? That's the beauty of risk taking and risk factors and what you get, more bang for your buck going into the altcoins and not holding the native token. Nobody on Ethereum made millions of dollars holding ETH unless they're in the ICO or bought it early when I bought like $7, right? And held. People who are making money are going into like early utilities, early memes, alternative altcoins on the chain. That's where the mega bucks has been made, right? So I'm excited about this. We'll see. I'm right now, I'm looking at my wallet by the minute. It's more Pulse tokens coming into my wallet, and it hasn't stopped. It's true passive income. I'll come here in the next few hours, and it's going to be just rolling in. And what more could you ask for? Making Pulse when the market's up and down. I mean, does it get any better than that? Is there anything else I'm missing that you're looking for in crypto, right? That would be like, what more do you want? What more could you possibly want? I don't know. I do not know. But what I do know is there's times where, you take advantage and the opportunity's there. And right now, I took a leap of faith, and there's a whole other set of tokens to do the same. Remember, Mr. Beast keeping my wallet in the green in these dark times. Exactly. So, if you guys aren't a member, links in the description. Price of a coffee. Join me later tonight for some extra content. In the near future, we'll be talking about a platform that's going to be launching. So early access to that, I'll be helping them market. I'm not a developer. I don't make the code. The best I can do is put them to the hands and make sure it's audited and show the group first. And if they're comfortable with it, proceed with bringing it to the public. That's in the near future, but everyone that'll have access to that will be R2R and members only. And we'll see how that goes. And more information will come out in the near future for that. Don't forget to pound the like button. We're at above the 30-minute mark. I'll see the members only tonight, about 9 p.m. PST. Till next time, we shall do it again. Yeah, dog.
Lady LaFontaine, just get it. Yeah.
It's hard to walk. Back to riches. It's hard to walk. back to riches, just back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, just back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loots, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigs, farm me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in a wave, now I'm swimming the shore. I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches.